Hi everyone, this is CherryEnchantress, and this is your daily dust for Wednesday, December 6th if you're watching in real time, but it can also be for whenever you stumble upon it. It's a timeless reading. December the 6th is a special day for me because it's St. Nicholas Day, and I was born in Germany, and so my very first Christmas was on December 6th. It was St. Nicholas Day, but then we got to celebrate again on Christmas Day. So I had multiple Christmases. And then when I came to the United States, my grandmother, being Hispanic in background, she celebrated the Three Kings Day as well, January 6th. So I had three Christmases almost every year for quite a long time. Anyway, I'm doing a series here. Obviously, we're headed to Christmas if you're watching in real time. But if you're not, it's okay. Just take the messages to mean what it means for you on this particular day whenever you're watching it. But the theme that I'm doing is silver and gold, like the silver and gold and other colored ornaments on the tree. And interestingly, yesterday I did Vanessa Simona's pastel journey, which was a sort of silver rainbow, and this one is the Gentle Heart Tarot, which is a rose gold. So we're gonna keep getting this back and forth, silver and gold, and then we're gonna throw in some other colors. But anyway, this beautiful deck, another one of my favorites. I would have put this in the top 5, but I don't know, it's like there's just too many to put in the top 5. I love this rose gold. It's so gorgeous, and the illustrations are really pretty. And I guess the reason why it's a little bit it's just a little bit flatter than the pastel journey. What can I say? They're all so amazing though. But the book is very sweet. It is gentle, and it's all about love and a gentle way to approach the tarot. So very sweet deck. Let's give it a good shuffle, and then we'll choose 3 cards to represent or to signify today. So we have Page of Diamonds, and maybe not. Yeah, at first I thought maybe she was pregnant, but she's not. She's just posed, leaning back a little bit. But beautiful. I love her long hair. I don't think I've gotten her before. All right, let's see what else. And we have the Wheel of Fortune, really good. Artistically, this is looking very lovely. The pinks and the beiges. And the Four of Crystals, which is the Four of Wands, which is the 1111 and Twin Flame sign, or that's how I like to equate it. So this is really, really looking good. Let's zoom on in, and look, we've got, we have the 4 corners. So we have Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. And the diamonds representing like maybe a gift of some sort. All right, so let's zoom on in. All right, so the page is represented of a youthful energy, youthful, dynamic, fresh, radiating. This is a promise of innovation and earthly success. This is somebody who could be a really good problem solver, focused on material matters at hand. It could be something having to do with goals, being very oriented and ambitious about your goals. This person could enjoy the finer things in life, but they're both intelligent and refined. And after all, what it takes to create a comfortable life, isn't it? So being intelligent and refined is what it takes to have a comfortable life. So it could be that there could be some financial gain here. When this comes through, this could represent that you're willing to take on some extra training or learning, or even be a little bit more disciplined with yourself. When it focuses on money, it could be you could have some particular drive or goal or investment that seems to work for you. And It's a very positive card. It's wise use of your resources and success, basically. And also like early stages of success. It's not something that you have to wait a long time to see maturation. Like, it's not one of those long-term investments. It's an early investment and quick results. The page representing messages and communication and young things and new things, and also representing learning things, and the diamonds representing pentacles and material and physical things. So it's just something that I also see it a lot of times as a gift received or a gift given, because it's like the way a person communicates could be through gift giving, and that's what I'm seeing possibly here. And the Wheel of Fortune is definitely lovely energy straight from the universe. This abundance coming down, and it's like a win. It's like sometimes it is a little bit of a risk, but it's usually a big win in your favor. It's like round and round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. But it will work out in your favor because you're putting in the effort that will make it so. And so basically, I think it's just plain good luck. Good luck coming through. Oh, that's interesting. Here's a little tip for anybody. Like one of my favorite channels is Healing and Beyond with Michael, who does Reiki healing. And he put out one last night that I saw this morning. So he's in Australia, so like whenever he puts out a video, it's usually while I'm sleeping. But so I woke up this morning and saw it, and it's for dispelling like the evil eye. He has a lot of them that are for abundance, for attracting to abundance, and also for neutralizing negative energies, or like protection against those kinds of things. So if you feel like you need that kind of help, that might be something that you could look into. That way you can reach your goals and you can achieve your financial gains and successes without this negative energy trying to keep it from you or block it from you. So I think the Wheel of Fortune could have something to do with that. Also, be aware later on in the month, Mercury goes into retrograde. So be sure to do all important deals now, before anything that has to do with communication. Do that now, before things get a little bit more complicated. But I don't think it's going to be a particularly difficult Mercury retrograde. I think it's just going to be just one of those situations where sometimes the first way doesn't always work, so you just have to have a little more patience. But so anyway, I think the Wheel of Fortune being here is kind of giving you a little heads up, So, but it also is talking about karma, and there's not much you can do about certain situations. You have to let karma unfold in its own way. In other words, it's really pointless to try to take matters into your own hands in certain situations, like try to get any kind of retribution in certain situations. Like there are some where you definitely should do certain things, but other times it's like in God's hands, and God is going to control the situation, and trust me, all will be right. You will come out fine. You will be the winner, and those that need to be accounted for, held accountable for, will be. So just let destiny do its thing, and just stay adaptable. It's real interesting that we have the 4 fixed signs too, because the fixed signs don't always have the best ability to go with the flow. It's a little bit harder because they're more stubborn. They're more wanting things to go their way, and have not always as much of flexibility as definitely the air signs, and sometimes some of the other signs, or let's say the mutable signs or the flexible signs. And so the cardinal signs too will be a little bit more headstrong, but the fixed signs definitely like things a certain way. So if you're a fixed sign, just try to reach in and find the ability to go with the flow once in a while, because that's the kind of energy that's needed in this case. And just don't resist change either, because Spirit is sending you something that might change destiny a little bit. So let Spirit guide you. This is a gift. This is fortune, and this is guiding you to a celebration, a higher energy, a happy energy, is twin flame, or some kind of celebratory energy. So there is this destiny happening for you, and it's bringing you exactly where you need to be, someplace that you might not thought you'd ever end up. It's living it up. It's a happy economic situation here. It's also time to feel free and savor life. So here in the Wheel of Fortune, it's saying don't try to push or force anything. Just chill, just enjoy. Things will unfold just exactly as they're meant to be. And when you do that, you're celebrating life, because everything does fall into place. At first, it may feel strange to live life in a carefree manner, especially when you've been disciplined and working towards your goals. And maybe that's what this represents. You're normally very disciplined, but now you have to change your style just a little bit. So remind yourself that this is why, this is you. If you've made sacrifices in your life, the reason why is because now you're enjoying them. Now it's time to enjoy the fruits of your labors, or enjoy let's say your, retirement, for example, for not very many of you, but some of you out there, or a change of job, a job where you're like grinding all day long. Now you're doing more of an at-home, or something where you're doing something more natural, working with plants or whatever. It's just a happy change. And so yeah, it's a happy time with family and friends, and creating memories. The Four of Wands, you'll usually see like people dancing and celebrating, and sometimes a little house in the background. Sometimes it represents houses. Sometimes it represents parties. It could be an outdoor thing. It could be like a wedding reception and other kinds of receptions. The Four of Wands making me think of 11:11. Could be anything that you relate 11:11 to. So like if you see it on the clock and you see it around, and you have a special meaning behind 11:11 for you, then that's coming out. For me, it represents twin flame, or connections with soulmates, high level soulmates, and that's what it means for me. But if it doesn't mean that for you, that's okay. You put your own definition in behind the 11:11, especially and mostly if it's positive, because that's what it's meant to be. Something joyful, something celebratory. So it's like the Wheel of Fortune also does represent change. It's kind of like the winds of change, and a change for the good. A change, it's almost like this leaf is like blowing in the change, and there's a celebration about to come. But it's all good. So on a particular day, this is a strong energy, because whenever you have major arcana coming through on a day, on a mundane day, it's higher energy, higher forces coming through to help you. So basically, I think the general gist of the day is it's like lay back and let karma do its work today. You are getting karmic rewards and good luck, and those that need their karma adjusted will get their just due. But you don't have to do very much. Just plain be yourself. Be your loving, giving self that you are, and you'll come through on top with a beautiful, happy, kind of celebratory energy coming through. That's what I'm feeling. So I hope you like that. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.